Chances are if you're watching this, you are a flosser. Now, why do you floss? Because if you want to know, science has let us know that flossing has got no value when it comes to preventing gum disease or cavities, despite what your mom said, despite how many experts told you in the past. So today we know better. You don't need to floss. So when it comes to bedwetting, it's much the same. There are a whole bunch of myths kind of roaming around there that says we've got to do this and do that, and bedwetting is bad. But it's not. So what we want to do and what we've done at the Huggies Expert Lounge is really give 3 messages to parents. The first message is this: bedwetting is very common. 1 in 6 kids between the ages of 5 and 10 wet their bed. Anything younger than 5, it's normal. You shouldn't be worried at all anyway. The second important point is that kids should never be punished for wetting their bed. Why? Because it's not their fault. It's something they have no control of. It has to do with a small bladder. It has to do with hormones that produce too much urine, and it has to do with an inability to recognize a full bladder. Nothing that kids can do anything about. So a child should never be punished for wetting their bed. And finally, the biggest issue when it comes to bedwetting is not getting a dry bed. It's the impact that bedwetting has on a child's self-esteem. Bedwetters, and I'm one of them, are prone to depression, value themselves more, lower than their peers, and see themselves in a very poor light just because they wet their bed, and it's not their fault. So as parents, your responsibility is not to get your child dry through the night as quick as possible. Your responsibility as a parent is to support your child through the season of bedwetting with as little negative impact on their self-image as possible. That's all.